You're listening to
Catholic Sprouts,
the daily podcast for Catholic kids that strives to plant seeds of faith. Hey there, Sprouts. Today is Tuesday, November 8th, 2022. This week on the Catholic Sprouts podcast, we are looking to our patron saint, Saint Martin de Porres, to tell us what dignity animals have. So let's talk about animals. How do animals give glory to God? Now, animals are very different from us. We know this. Animals, they can't think in the way we can. They can't create in the way we can. The church even tells us they have a different type of soul. But can animals still give glory to God? The answer to this question is yes. An animal can give glory to God. We know this because an animal is God's creation. Everything that God created is good. Now, it's different, but it is good. So, how does an animal glorify God? They can't go to Mass or sing a song. No, we know that an animal glorifies God by being exactly what God created them to be. So, a rabbit glorifies God by jumping. A dog glorifies God by wagging his tail, a cat by meowing. All of these animals glorify God by doing and being exactly what he created them to be. Now, the same is true for us. God created us to love and to serve and to know him, and we glorify him when we do what we were created to do. So the same is true for animals. So because of this, because they were created by God, the Lord of the universe, animals have dignity. They deserve our respect, our protection. However, an animal's dignity is very different than the dignity of a human being. Animals are not equal to human beings. A human life is always so much more sacred than the life of any animal, no matter who that animal is, how big they are, how rare they are. A human life is always of so much more value. We know this because human beings, every human being, was made in the image and likeness of God, and an animal was not. We also know that God created the entire world, plants and animals, as a gift for us. So they deserve our respect, our protection, our gratitude, but we should never value the life of an animal over the life of a human being. So Sprouts, there's still a lot more for us to talk about on the subject of animals, but for today, I want to challenge you to simply spend a little bit of time exploring how amazing God is in the gift of animals that he has given us. There are so many different types of animals, the number of types of birds and snakes and frogs and all the things. The variety is amazing. So if you can find an encyclopedia or find a good source online to just really marvel at the created world, at how many animals God has created for us in this most incredible gift. That's it for Catholic Sprouts today. We'll be back tomorrow, but until then, continue to grow in your faith and truly sprout into the beautiful creation that God created you to be. If you have yet to grab your Advent materials, we encourage you to do so. We do have limited supplies this year. We offer 2 devotionals for the whole family, the Jesse Tree, but then also the Nativity Trail, which is based on the Psalms and allows you to journey with Mary and Joseph and Jesus all the way to Bethlehem. Both studies come as a printed booklet, and also you can purchase a poster and stickers to count down the days to Christmas. Once again, we have limited supplies, so head to the notes for this podcast episode to get your copy.
This show is a production of the Spoke Street Media Podcast Network. For more great podcasts, visit spokestreet.com.